No, Olivia.
About Olivia. Yes.
And he's talking about I just fall in love with her with some really horrible analogies.
And then Valentine shows up and says that she is not going to marry anyone, and Orsino is like, oh, darn. But he's very confident, where he talks about, well, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? So, once she cares about nothing else except him, Orsino, then she will have one self-king, right? And in scene 2, what's going on? Alec?
Viola and the captain of the sailors have been shipwrecked, I believe. And they're in Illyria, and Viola is like, hey, I don't want to be here, I don't have my brothers. But then they convince her to kind of stay, and then she says that they should take her to the Duke, hidden as like a servant of sorts. And
Wait, isn't a singer?
Or yeah, like a singer.
Yeah, okay, great. So the brothers, she thinks he's dead, but then the captain says, wait, well, I kind of saw him bobbing in the waves, he might be okay. And she says, okay, great, here's some money. And then she decides to go hang out with the Duke. Good. What I'm interested in doing for the next few minutes is getting even closer to some of this language. What I would like these 6 people to do in pairs, so Marty, Zach, Stephen, Lucas, Joe, Izzy, is gloss, line by line, the first speech of scene 1. So the first 15 lines, Orsino's speech, okay? And then the rest of you will gloss Viola's speech on page 13, lines 50 to 64. You all see that? Mm-hmm. There is a fair behavior in the captain. So I'm looking for 2 things. One, I'm looking for line by line what's going on, which is difficult. And then 2, I'm looking for, is there a word in here that you don't understand that you can work out using context somehow? Okay? All right? I'll give you 4 minutes for this.
Going over our
Wait, that's very
So basically, it's like music fuels love. Yeah.
Give me all that.
Give me essence of it.
So that music like this, we get sick of it. I would rather not die. And then use straight.
Or my ear. It came from like it came from it breathes on there was stealing, giving.
So like, see doesn't go here.
It's not just down when more violence, but a spirit of love. How quick and fresh, saying basically, even though so that he's basically
like,
saying
he wanted love so he could stop moving for everyone. So he just wanted that one
play music.
Yeah. One person wants to
love.
I think he likes her
Excess of
love.
I think he's
I think he's in love. He wants her to love her back so bad that they stop.
so cliche. So bad.
Not like standing back fast.
That makes me general and best.
I also want to use this side to help Yeah, that's right.
Alright, next one. Receive it as a seed, not interested.
Okay, anyway.
Or like,
But
yeah,
so-
like,
Falls into a big
And then
love
try-
triangle.
What?
and then
Wait.
a mouse upon the earth happens.
So enough, no more.
Like upstairs.
So,
Yeah.
So what do you think of enough, no more? She's elaborate, so she's now
But my eyes saw.
oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou.
I can sing.
How much like the
Purify
good
my air
news.
from infectious. I mean,
I wonder what it means by art piece. Like
We
the
fell
art
off
of
base, but
being.
we saw her. Right. The infinite. And now,
And now he has these like cruel desires, like crazy monsters.
Did she get seen? Not a good man.
Her now is asking him
Like, I'm
yeah, I'm just saying.
going to do
I'm like admitted.
So,
Let me admit.
Take another minute, please, and choose a word that you don't know. You might have to work out.
So,
Or you just,
just like going
I just said the first speech.
Oh, sorry.
in lines, I think I meant like
Yeah, I wrote like 15 lines.
okay.
it's right here. A male soprano or castrato. I swear.
Alright.
Right there.
We're so engaged.
Receive it as the seed.
Super love this thing.
Vibe is yours.
I know.
When a vowel
I still don't know what it means. That could be online.
Alright, music on the food of love, play on. If you can turn to page 7, please. If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken, and so die. Lucas, what do you make of that?
He's saying that if music is the food of love, that's pretty self-explanatory. He's saying, give me excess of it so that my appetite for love may die, rather than strain again or be forced again.
Interesting. Okay, so give me more of music. Give me more food, so that my appetite may sicken and so die. Okay, good. And does someone want to elaborate on that? If music be the food of love, what does that mean exactly? Izzy?
I was gonna elaborate on a different part.
Not me. We kind of interpreted it as like music, like kind of feeds love, as in like it's like love's life force.
Yeah,
Like
music
food is
feeds
yeah,
love.
like
Good.
our life force.
Good. And so if music be the food of love, if music feeds love, play more music. So that I will get so much of it that I might get sick of it. Good. Yeah.
The way I interpret it was sort of like music is the ATP of love. It's like
I apologize.
what?
Thank you, Marty.
What? No.
That's strain again.
I
It
had
had we're moving on. That's strain again. It had a dying fall. What is that strain again?
Like musical thing or a chord sort of.
A musical strain. Yeah. So he's hearing a piece of melody the musicians are playing. Ah, that strain again. It had a dying fall. Oh, it came o'er my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing and giving odor. And Zach, what do you make of that?
That it's like a good part of the song.
Yeah, well, yes, it's a good part of the song. And what's he literally saying? The music came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets. What's he describing? What does it mean when music came over my ear? Someone else? Is he?
When he heard the music,
Yeah.
like when it entered his ears, it sounded like the smell of violets, like how you breathe on violets and they give you odor back or something. Like, really good. It sounded great because the violets smell good.
Good. So the music comes over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets. So the music to me is like breeze on a flower or something like that. Right? Enough. No more. What's he saying there?
Stop.
Stop. 'Tis not so sweet now as it was before. O Spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou, that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters there, of what validity or pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price, even in the That's a pretty tough sentence. Does someone want to give it a try? Marty?
I was confused as to what abatement was exactly.
Ah, okay. What does abatement mean? Sorry?
Doesn't it mean like is that like a base?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it like if like my pain abated, it like went away. So like it just like stopped occurring.
To go away
Yeah.
or to lessen, right? To
I knew-
reduce.
I knew it in the context of like reducing like payments or something.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's true.
It basically means reduction, right? Good. So what does it mean that the spirit of love receiveth as the sea, not enters there, of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement? Is it?
So it's kind of like, it's not sweet like it was before, like it's quick. I'm thinking he's saying, which like I don't agree with,
Okay.
but he's trying to like, it's notwithstanding thy capacity. So like it's a really big thing. It doesn't last long.
It's a really big thing, like the sea.
Yeah.
Good. And what do we make of the fact that it receiveth and not enters there of what validity and pitch soe'er, but falls into abatement and low price even in a minute? Is that going over your head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not going over my head.
Oh, it's going way over my head.
Nadia, why don't you give it a try?
I think it's like it's big, but then it goes like it's not like valued because it has a low price. So like the value is like up here. And but then the price for love, like people pay a low price for, like it's undervalued. I think is what it's saying, and it has validity and pitch also.
Okay. Allie, you want to give it a try?
It's sort of going, so like, you know, the sea recedes, like that's the thing that waves do, so to
Yeah.
say like, so he's like sick of hearing his music because you could say that he's full now, and it does not, his appetite has significantly died. And so, like, the lyrics of the song like lessens and like the pitch lessens, and so it's not as like beautiful to hear anymore. And so it's worthless, basically.
And also like the taste of food lessons, like if you eat too much sugar, it's not good anymore. It's full.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'm going to agree with him, but that's just what he said.
So full of shapes is fancy, that it alone is high fantastical. What do we make of that last sentence? Is he?
So love's like mystical, fantastical, and like full of these crazy shapes that like if people don't understand it that much, maybe like that it alone is high fantastical. So like it's by itself, it's really amazing, and people don't even understand that, let alone like with other things.
But then when you interact with it, then the price goes down and it abates.
Yeah.
but when it's just like there's love, or I don't actually know, I think it's talking about love or something, and you just see it and it's like, whoa, there it is, but then you come up closer to it and it's like not as cool anymore.
It's like high school.
Or it's impossible to reach.
It's so strange.
It's a paradox. You may approach it, but you may never reach out.
Interesting.
It's like
Okay.
you want to date someone, but then you actually do it. It's not fun, actually.
Like, can we like simplify that end part? What is it saying? Like,
No, we're going to move on
okay.
to Act 1, Scene
Sorry.
2.
There
There is a fair behavior in thee, Captain, and though that nature with a beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee I will believe thou hast a mind that suits with this thy fair and outward character. What did you make of those first 5 lines?
Okay, so there is a fair behavior in the captain, meaning like you have good manners, captain, or you have like a decent personality, and like even though like a lot of nature is like really beautiful, except pollution messes with it. It's kind of saying like you still have like a beautiful natural wall, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so because you have this like fair and outward character, like a nice personality that's like trustworthy, and then all right, yeah, that's what we got.
So your outward behavior could be something that hides a corrupt or polluted interior, but I think that you're okay, both outside and inside, right? Cool. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously, conceal me what I am, and be my aid for such disguise as haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. You have time? What's going on there?
Okay. All my understanding of this is basically pretending that I understand, but I guess I will basically, I think she's saying to the captain, disguise me, and like so that I can become a servant, a musical servant person.
Yeah.
And I'll pay you if you do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she wants to be a musician for this guy, so this guy's gonna help her out.
And
Yeah, because
and this guy thinks of music as love, so it's like all the connections.
Okay, interesting.
yeah, and
Good.
that's
Yes.
like the word that we were like, what's that kind of? But then we look at the thing, and it's like a male soprano or castrato, and we kind of got that because it's like I can sing, and I am speaking to him in many sorts of music and that kind of stuff.
She just
Good.
really wants to sing.
So we've been able to figure out both abatement and eunuch so far.
Wait, what's abatement?
Like a lesson or a reduction or a going away of. If you were listening, you would have known already.
Yeah, I was listening, but I still didn't understand. Marty, I was listening, I just still didn't
I
understand.
apologize.
You asked a lot of questions, so
I apologize.
Are we ready to move on? It may be worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak to him in many sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. Anali?
Do you want me to write it?
Okay. Where to start it? Okay. Like, I can do this. I think that I'm good enough that he will want to employ me because I'm so good at singing.
Good.
And so he's going to be like, okay, this person is perfect. They're good. I'm going to hire them.
Good. And what about the last 2 lines? What else may happen? To time I will commit.
Oh.
Only shape thou silence to my wit.
Whatever else, like, comes down the road,
Mm-hmm.
I will, like, I'm in,
Uh-huh.
and I will, like, commit to that. Like, so whatever's thrown in my path, like, I'm gonna deal with it.
So like the
Yeah.
flow of the flow.
Yeah, we're just going to see what happens
Yeah.
and try to figure it out. Yeah. And what about only shape thou silence? Or only shape thou thy silence to my wit? Nadia?
Oh, I was
What do we make of that last line?
Sure.
Joe?
So it says on the other side that wit kind of means plan in this context.
Yeah.
So my thought was only shape like, and shapes can be like used in a lot of different ways. I think even like today. So thou thy silence to my like plan, and then so I think she's asking him to be mute.
Yeah. And the captain then says, yeah, I'll be your mute.
Yeah,
Right.
well that's how I got it.
So shape thou thy silence to my wit. Be silent, and that will help my
My
plan.
plan, like
If you don't say anything about my disguise.
And basically I won't pay if you do that.
Yeah.
it's a plan.
Other words aside from abatement and eunuch that you did not know.
Surfeiting.
Uh-huh. Others?
Beacious.
I did not know the word.
Bacious. Bacious.
Where is it?
The second line of the thing that we were just reading. And those that nature with the
Beauteous.
Oh, just kidding. I thought
So you know what beauteous means. Other words?
Thou. I did not know thou, but now I know. So I'm ready to write it.
off.
Oft.
No, it's not.
So starting with surfeiting. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting. The appetite may sicken and so die. What do we guess?
It sounds like surfing.
Allie?
You need so much of it.
Yeah, give me so much of it.
Oh, like surplus?
Excess.
Like surplus.
This, like it's built up. The surface, surfacing.
Well, you're kind of, that's an imaginative translation, but it works for you.
This is
So
very
that's great.
canonical.
So, yeah, so much of it.
That's probably
What about that?
You.
And oft?
Like, wait, like
Often?
Where is it? Maybe it just means
Is
like
it
often, but they changed it and now it's adapted. So like, where's it?
doff oft. Okay, doff also. Doff oft close in pollution. So you're often like close to pollution. Yeah.
Yes.
So, doth oft close in pollution means something like does often close in pollution. Okay. Are we ready to get these on their feet?
Yeah.
So, we will have